We are chatting live with America's top psychic medium.
I just can't wait for it. And to look at his uncanny abilities to have allowed him to reach millions worldwide, and to look at where you can see him in our state.
And what's so amazing is that you are never alone. With you are your loved ones in spirit.
One of America's top psychic mediums, Matt Fraser, and star of the television series Meet The Frasers on E! Entertainment, is coming to Foxwoods this weekend. Very exciting. His readings lead guests through a roller coaster of emotions, as you can imagine, from crying to laughing.
He just said to me, Matt, you need to let him know that I'm not upset with him. You need to let him know that I'm not angry with him, and that you need to stop living your life like this every day. He tells me, I still care about you on the other side. He says, but you need to stop friggin' smoking, he tells to me.
And he is now joining us live via Zoom. Welcome to Good Morning Connecticut at 9. Nice to have you with us.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Of course, very exciting that you are coming once again to Connecticut this weekend. And for people who are tuning in right now and see all that you do as a psychic medium, how do you explain that to people? How do you really perceive messages from departed loved ones?
Well, the best thing that I can tell you is that the same way that you're looking to hear a message from your loved one is also looking to connect with you. What's so beautiful is that when your loved ones transition on and leave this world and enter to the other side, they try to get your attention in so many different ways. Dragonflies, butterflies, repeating numbers like 1111, songs, and even through a psychic medium like myself. What's so beautiful is that we truly never die. And as a psychic medium, my whole job is all about communication. It's helping people reconnect with their loved ones, because so many times there's things that are left unsaid. Maybe your loved one passed before you got to say goodbye. Maybe there's still questions over the day that your loved one passed. Maybe it's that there was something that when your loved one got to the other side, there was something they wish that they would have told you. Well, that's where I come in. And what's so beautiful is that during all of my readings, I get to do one thing, and that is show people that their loved ones are still with them, and there is no such thing as death.
That's beautiful. And I have to ask, I've always wondered this myself, especially when you are with a large audience. I'm sure everyone there is there for a reason, right? Like you mentioned, they missed someone, they didn't get to say goodbye. How do you, I guess, filter through the departed who are speaking to you and asking you to pass along this message? You must have a lot going on. So how do you choose, I guess, who you connect with?
You know what's so amazing? The truth is that I never choose the people. It's those on the other side who choose who steps forward and who speaks. And it's amazing because, especially at an event like Foxwoods, it does not matter where you sit. I don't care if you're sitting way in the front or all the way in the back. If there's a message from your loved one, they will find a way to get it to you. And it's amazing because during this event, I'm all over the room. 1 minute, I might be talking to somebody in the front row who had lost their mom. To next thing you know, being in the back with someone who had lost their dad. To next thing you know, having to climb up onto the balcony because someone had lost their son or their daughter. What's so beautiful is that you have to know that it's not actually me picking the people. It's the souls that come through, and they'll say, Matt, I'm this person's mother. Matt, I'm this person's father. Matt, that person over there, I'm their son or I'm their daughter. And these connections are made through the event, and they're also made to show you that there is no such thing as death. What's so beautiful is that even when I'm not in the room with you, your loved ones are already trying to reach you and communicate with you. I just provide a more clearer channel for them to get direct messages to you. But what the event really shows is how to communicate with your loved ones, the signs that they send, and more importantly, it gives us undeniable proof that there is life after death.
Absolutely. And I know this is part of your show and your gathering, but if you could give us a little idea of how someone can recognize when someone in spirit is sending us a message, what should we be looking for?
Well, the first thing to know is that when your loved one transitions onto the other side, they actually choose the signs that they're going to reach you. Oh. So signs are anything that reminds you of a loved one that had passed away. It could be that all of a sudden you're driving in the car and you see a license plate with your mom's name on it. It could be that all of a sudden you're thinking about your dad who had passed away and you smell his cigar smoke around you. Signs are little hints that your loved ones in spirit are near, and they actually start from the moment your loved one transitions to the other side. It's what's known as a breakthrough sign. signs. So when all of a sudden you have those weird or strange experiences, when you feel like you're not alone in the room, when you feel like someone walked by you and you go to look on the side and no one is there, to having lights start to flicker, to feeling, weird things happening, like all of a sudden there's smoke alarms going off in the middle of the night, but there's no smoke. These are actually signs that your loved ones are using to get your attention. And what they're really trying to do is not scare you, but give you a little message to tell you, hey, I'm here. I'm with you. I made it to the other side, and there's nothing you have to worry about. And I think that's why they come through to me with readings, is because when we lose a loved one, we're not at peace, but our loved ones in spirit are. And if they can show us that they're okay in the afterlife and that they're at peace, then maybe we can have some peace too. And that's what I hope to do with every single reading.
Oh, Matt, that is beautiful. And we have the details here on the screen for everyone watching at home. You will be in Connecticut at Foxwoods this weekend, December 7th at 8 p.m., December 8th at 5 p.m., and again, Foxwoods at the Great Cedar Showroom. Thank you so much. You obviously have quite the gift, and we appreciate your time this morning, and of course, sharing that gift with our fellow Nutmeggers. Welcome to Connecticut soon.
Thank you. I'm excited to be coming.
We'll be back after this.